Welcome to tonight's matriculation ceremony. Good evening. My name is Kendra Schmid, and I am the Interim Dean for Graduate Studies here at UNMC. We want to extend a very warm welcome to all of you as you join our UNMC community. I want to welcome the new students who are joining us here in person, those who may be joining us online with the live stream, and any family and friends who you've brought with you or who are watching with you to help celebrate. So before we get started, I want to who have been working tirelessly to prepare for your arrival. So first, Dr. Karen Gould, our Interim Executive Associate Dean. And then in the back, our Graduate Studies staff. So I want to recognize them at the beginning here because they need to go be getting ready for the real reason you're all here, which is food. So we have Trent Ballard in the back, Kayla Lorenzo, and Rhonda McDonald. No doubt you have communicated with one or more of them at some point already. They'll continue to be valuable resources to you. Not with us tonight is our director, Terry Vodofsky. She is recovering from surgery, but will be back with us soon. So please help me thank these individuals for all of their work. I also want to thank any other staff, faculty, and current students who are joining us tonight to help us welcome you. So thank you for being here. If you haven't had a chance to use the QR code, the program is here, but this is just a brief overview of our program tonight with just a little modification. We'll be having our alumni welcome at the beginning, because what better way to welcome you as students than to get you thinking of being alumni, the exciting times ahead of you. So the matriculation ceremony is a tradition where new students are welcomed into the membership of the academic institution they're joining, and these happen around the world. And so several years ago, we started one here at UNMC for graduate studies. So today, we're very pleased to have you enter into the official membership of graduate students at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. You have already met very high academic standards and accomplished many things to make it to this point. And we congratulate you on all of those previous achievements. And no doubt you will have many more through your time here with us at UNMC. This fall, you're joining over 200 other incoming students from Nebraska, the US, and over 30 countries around the world. Take a minute to just look around you at the others joining you here today. The people in this room will become your classmates, your future colleagues, your friends, and who knows, maybe even a spouse or two somewhere along the way. So we in graduate studies and all of those here tonight are here to help you succeed along your way. Our mission at UNMC is to lead the world in transforming lives, to create a healthy future for individuals and communities through premier educational programs, innovative research, and extraordinary clinical care. Going along these lines, many of our programs are ranked among the best in the world. Our primary goal in graduate studies is to train academic researchers and the next generation of scientists. We also realize that many of you will choose careers outside of academia. During your time here, you'll have plenty of opportunities to learn to be critical thinkers, teachers, teammates, and leaders. In fact, we will recognize and introduce you to some of our emerging leaders in a few minutes. No matter what career you choose, the skills you acquire here will add value to your life. In addition to your academic life, we want to support you as a whole person. You'll find lots of resources available on campus. Many of them you have already heard about, I'm sure, but I wanted to mention a few just to highlight them. The McGugin Health Sciences Library, lots of quiet study and relaxation spaces there. Center for Healthy Living that has the gym, bookstore, counseling and psychological services, academic services, food pantry, all sorts of stuff. In the building where graduate studies offices are, Williams Science Hall, there's also student services, global engagement, registrar, and financial aid, all the practical, non-fun stuff in that building. And then finally, the Graduate Studies Wellness Hub, which is just around the corner in this building, which is a really nice space where students can go to hang out between classes, have lunch, meet with friends, or whatever else they want to do. Well, not whatever else. Just those things. It has foosball table, games, puzzles, all kinds of fun stuff in there. In addition to these, we have 2 graduate student wellness advocates who have joined us here tonight. These individuals are former faculty who have mentored countless graduate students, and they volunteer their time to help you and to be a resource to you. It could be anything from asking directions to something on campus to helping you navigate a difficult conversation with a supervisor or a lab mate or a peer. Things that you might not be comfortable talking to other people about, they're here for you. And so they've joined us tonight. We have Dr. David Krause and Dr. Alice Shoemaker, and you'll hear from Alice here in a minute as well. One of the best ways to grow personally and professionally and support your own well-being during your time here is to get involved. There's lots of student organizations. Our graduate student organization, you'll hear from them a little bit later. Lots of activities, lunch and learns, campus orchestra. Someone asked me about playing the violin last week. Campus orchestra would be a great way to get involved there. Intramural sports, and just lots of other things you can do to connect with peers, faculty, and staff. So as we move on with the rest of our program, remember that while you're here, there is as much to be gained from the journey as there is from the destination. And so at the beginning of your journey, again, we will talk about your destination as alumni, and Dr. Shoemaker will come and give you a welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Schmid. I have known Dr. Schmid for many years when we were in the College of Public Health together, so this is a real treat. Well, welcome to all of you new students, and I think some parents are here and some faculty. Isn't this an exciting time? So as Dr. Schmid said, enjoy your time here, but when you graduate, I don't want you to go out into your world and forget about this place and to forget about your fellow students. It's so important to keep in touch, and that's through the Alumni Association. I am on the Alumni Council, so we just kind of do business, but the real action occurs among the alumni. And that action can include networking for future jobs, having referrals to people who are out in the field, and also, in some cases, actually having social interactions with your old classmates. So I'm just here to say welcome, and also don't forget where you came from, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Shoemaker. And now I will turn it over to Dr. Gold to recognize our emerging student leaders.
The Derry Krause Emerging Leader Awards were established in 2024 through a generous gift from Dr. David Krause, Emeritus Professor and 3-time Interim Dean of Graduate Studies at UNMC, and his wife, Sarah, whose family name is Derry. The Derry Krause Awards recognize students who have not completed 36 months as a graduate student at UNMC, but who have distinguished themselves as leaders. Winners receive a cash prize and are recognized with an award at this matriculation ceremony. To help us bestow these awards today, I invite Dr. Krause and Sarah Krause onto the stage. The Derry Krause Emerging Campus Community Leader Award recognizes a student who has created a welcoming environment for students on campus, advocated for the needs and interests of diverse students, and displayed leadership in promoting a sense of belonging and community among their peers. The winner of this inaugural Derry Krause Emerging Campus Community Leader Award is Anant Bir Kaur, a PhD student in the IGPBS Biochemistry and Molecular Biology program. Anant, please join Dr. Krause and Sarah Krause on the stage. As the outreach chair in the Graduate Student Association last year, Anant organized events designed to create a welcoming environment for students on campus and to promote a strong sense of belonging, including of those of diverse backgrounds. In addition, Anant served as a peer mentor and an international student ambassador to help new students succeed at UNMC. Anant is also an active participant in events hosted by the International Student Association and the Asian American and Pacific Islanders Student Association, and she represented India at the UNMC Cultural Expo. This academic year, Anant is serving as the Vice President of the Graduate Student Association. In recognition of her leadership accomplishments, we congratulate Anant with this year's Derry Krause Emerging Campus Community Leader Award. The Derry Krause Emerging Student Organization Leader Award recognizes a student who's taken on a new leadership role in a registered student organization or group in the past 12 months and who has made a positive impact on that organization or group or in the broader UNMC student community. The winner of this inaugural Derry Krause Emerging Student Organization Leader Award is Sakshi Hernar, a PhD student in the Pharmaceutical Sciences graduate program. Sakshi, please join Dr. Krause and Sarah Krause on the stage. As soon as Sakshi joined UNMC in 2022, she became the social media chair for the International Student Association at UNMC with the goal of creating an Instagram page and presence for the UNMC International Student Association. The UNMC International Student Association's Instagram account now has more than 350 followers, and I hope after this, more than that, 400 plus, please. And this Instagram page keeps the community informed and engaged about ongoing events and activities. Last year, Sakshi served as the Diversity and Inclusion Chair in the International Student Association and the Graduate Student Association Interprofessional Education Chair. She's been central to planning upcoming interprofessional education events that are inclusive and meaningful for graduate students. Beginning last spring, Sakshi also began service as a member of the UNMC Student Senate representing graduate studies. In recognition of her leadership accomplishments, we congratulate Sakshi, the recipient of this year's Derry Krause Emerging Student Organization Leader Award. In case you're wondering, applications for the Dairy Crouse Leadership Awards are solicited in the spring semester. So we ask you to please keep an eye out for announcements of the award, and we strongly encourage all of our emerging leaders to apply. So now I'll invite Dr. Schmidt back to the podium.
And now I will introduce the Distinguished Mentor Award recipient and tonight's keynote speaker. The Graduate Student Association established the Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award. Students administer the award process and select the recipient. The selection criteria focuses on mentorship across multiple realms, with the award ultimately recognizing a faculty member whose teaching profoundly impacts graduate students and who impresses upon the students the need to care deeply about their studies. The trainees who nominated this year's recipient unanimously lauded her continuous concern for their well-being. Students commented on her availability and care for them, tremendous work ethic and passion for science, as well as the excellent work environment she's created, and above all, her character. Trainees also noted her ability to both challenge and encourage them to hone their technical, critical thinking, and communication skills. In brief, she possesses all of the qualities of an exceptional mentor and role model. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Student Mentor Award is Dr. Ann Anderson Berry. Dr. Anderson Berry, please join me on stage. Dr. Anderson Berry is professor and chief of the UNMC Division of Neonatology, executive director of the Child Health Research Institute, and vice president of research at Children's Hospital. She did her medical training at Creighton University here in Omaha, her internship and residency at both Creighton and University of Nebraska, a neonatology fellowship at the University of Utah, and completed her PhD here at UNMC. Dr. Berry's research interests include nutrition in preterm infants and the mother-infant dyad, and neonatology, including global health implications of sepsis in the neonate. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished graduate student mentor and keynote speaker, Dr. Anderson Berry.
Good evening. They told me I should wear this, so 1 second. Congratulations. Are you excited? Congratulations to the families in the audience. If you're a family, raise your hand. Oh, lots of support. Okay, I know feeling. My baby started at Creighton today as a freshman. So I am sitting in your seats as we speak, and it's a great place to see your students succeed, right? And lots of anticipation and lots of excitement and maybe a little bit of trepidation. Is this going to be a good fit? Are we going to get through this? My answer is yes. We've done it before, we'll do it again. I'm not sure I'm qualified to give this lecture. My students are amazing, and they create our culture, and they do wonderful things in our lab, and I was incredibly honored to be nominated for and receive this award. So thank you so much to the Graduate Student Association for that, and thank you to my lab, because we do a lot of great things together, and they are just amazing. So I decided, I'm a pediatrician, I'm a neonatologist. Everything's developmental, everything's like the cycle of life, pregnancy, delivery. So I kind of structured this lecture around that thinking. You're just starting out. You're going to go through a lot of different stages here as you think about your graduate degree. And I decided to tell you what I tell my own graduate students because they're all really successful and they have all gone on to do great things. And so maybe there's something to that. And if not, I have some funny memes. So, okay, if you take one thing from what I'm going to say today, take this. Be kind. It's the rule of my lab. When I'm interviewing someone, I can tell if they're kind or not. If they're not, they don't have a place in our group because we get things done because we're kind, we treat each other well, and that sets the basis for everything else. I don't care what an applicant knows or doesn't know. If they come in with the right attitude, I or the smart people around me, my colleagues, my other graduate students, we can teach people amazing things. We can teach people how to be scientists. We can teach people all of the technical skills that this phenomenal university has. But it doesn't work if you're not kind. And so set that culture, set that atmosphere around you. You might be thinking, I'm just a graduate student. I'm just a first-year graduate student. I'm a first-day graduate student. How do I set a culture? It's just how you conduct yourself and how you have your conversations and what you stand for. And we've got mentors and support if you run into situations where that's not the case. But what I hope you'll find here at UNMC is this is the culture of our research labs as well as all of our spaces. Okay, this is a big one. You're grown-ups. You're responsible for everything now. You drive the bus. There are parameters that graduate studies and our leaders have set for you around what your program requirements are. And it's up to you to navigate and use the resources that they have set to meet those requirements. But meeting those requirements wouldn't be my recommendation. I would say use those requirements as an infrastructure to build the education that's going to serve you best as you think about what you want to achieve in your career. You have to own your own plan for your coursework, make sure it fits to the requirements, think about what your comp should be, think about what your dissertation is going to be, think about who you can ask for help in crafting that. We don't think you're going to do it by yourself, but you're the driver. Right? My students are successful because they are successful people, not because I have a list of things that I nag them about. I don't nag them at all. I empower them to be the adults that they are, to learn what they need to learn to be successful scientists. So we're here to support you, and this is not linear. And I know some of you are master's students. I'm sorry this says PhD. Same thing for your master's degrees. It's not linear. It might feel messy sometimes. You might feel like you backtracked or it was a little too circular, but you'll get there. And if you craft it well, you will learn a lot. You need to be resilient. A graduate student should face failure over and over and over again because that's how you learn. You should face failure in a supported environment where you have the ability to ask people to help you troubleshoot. Learning how to try different paths is really an important part of learning how to be a critical thinker, how to be a scientist, how to test a hypothesis, how to prove over and over again that hypothesis is correct or incorrect. So be resilient, be persistent, and as you learn this in your science, this skill should translate to all of the different parts of your life. It's an incredible skill to incorporate. Take care of those basic needs. We talked about free food already. This is a theme, right? This is what we try to do to support our graduate students. Eat, sleep, be social, take advantage of the free food. And I think that there's a little bit of a myth sometimes that training means that the rest of your life stops. There will still be holidays. There will still be dates. There will still be group dinners. There will still be vacations. It's just you have to work really hard and manage your time in between.
So you're not giving up life to be a graduate student. You're adding to your life. You're taking on additional challenges. You have to manage things, but you can do that. And if you're having difficulties with that, reach out to the wellness team, because what we want for you is to be successful in all aspects of your life. If you are just here doing science 90 or 100 hours a week, that's not succeeding. We need you to be well-rounded, healthy people who can go on and do science for your long-term career. So don't stop living your life. You're gonna get a lot of mixed messages. Science is messy. We're constantly challenging ourselves to prove that our ideas are incorrect. Every mentor is gonna have a different idea of how you should move forward, what the right way is. They're gonna tell you exactly opposite things. I can't tell you the number of times in my training when one person, everybody up front who's maybe got a little lines like I do, they're laughing. Somebody will tell you one thing, you'll go to the next office and they'll say, do absolutely this, this, and this, but never do that. And you're like, the last person just told me that was the only thing I should do. Embrace it and say, well, hey, there must be a couple of different ways to do this. You know, what are my priorities? What's my really specific question? Can I go to the literature? Can I ask another expert? How do I get at this? Do I need to try both ways? This is how you grow and develop in your own science, in your own thinking. A PhD is meant to make you think. A master's is meant to make you think. And then own the choices that you made. Maybe you chose right, maybe you chose wrong. Evaluate the outcomes and move forward. So you have to trust yourself, right? Just try it, right? I'm a neonatologist. What I do is life and death. Science is important. It can be expensive. You don't want to mess up a really expensive assay. But for the most part, it's not life and death. If there's really a question, just try it. Plan, make sure you're following your budget, and then if it doesn't work out, make sure you go back to your lab notes, see where could I adjust. Learn everything you can about the process and learn from your failures. Humility is the key. I think you'd be fooling yourself if you came here today thinking that you weren't anxious about what you know and what you don't know. I think we're all anxious about that. You know, I'm a full professor with tenure and I don't know everything. And that's why I keep coming to work, because it's really fun to learn. And so when you can admit you don't know everything and you can approach a day with curiosity, you know, think about when you were 5 years old and everything was new and you just wanted to learn about it. You should feel that way today, and you should feel that way for the next 2, 4, 5, 7 years, however long your program's gonna be. Maintain your curiosity and maintain your humility, and you will learn so much, and your science will be so much better. If you can say, I don't know how to do this. Maybe I'll go to the core. I don't know how to do this. Maybe I'll ask my committee and call an extra committee meeting. There's so many resources. When you can admit you don't know, you're 90% of the way to finding the answer. Ethics in science. I'd be remiss if I didn't touch on this a little bit. We have to have the highest ethical standards in science. That is a non-negotiable here at UNMC, and I hope in all of your lives. There will be times when you'll be approached with sketchy things like was tweeted in this tweet. It's just unacceptable, and it needs to be reported. If you are put in a situation where you're feeling uncomfortable, where maybe it just feels a little ick, you can sit on it a little bit, but you should really talk to someone, one of your supervisors, one of your committee members about that, and work through what the reporting process would be or how you might want to deal with that. It's a slippery slope to participate in something or get sucked into something that is a little ick to a lot, to something that really can impact your whole career. And so if you start today as a novice and say, you know, this is my line and it's not in the sand, this is concrete, this is hard, that can be a really important guiding principle for you. That way, when you're pushed up against a deadline or things just aren't going right, you can go back and say, all the decisions I've made have led me to this point, and I'm going to continue with those choices. Not everybody makes those same choices, and there are predators that are looking to take advantage of you, and they will email you relentlessly, and they get trickier and trickier with their emails. If you get an email that starts with, "Dear Sir, dear Madam, it is with great joy and we enthusiastically," that's predatory and you should delete it. There will be people that do email you and are very interested in your work. They will use normal language. If you have a question, I know not all of you are native English speakers, and this can be tricky, right? This can be hard to discern. I had one of my faculty members who 7th year in faculty came to me with an email. He's like, "I can't tell if this is real or not." So you can always shop it around and see, but you don't want to get sucked into a predatory lecture or predatory paper submission. So just know it's out there. I think we're all a little surprised the first time we get something like this and just don't know how to react. So avoid it. All right, so that's kind of everything you need to know. Now you've got to communicate. So much about science and so much about life is effective, efficient, and clear communication. So the first thing I would recommend is, as you choose a mentor, make sure you have a strong line of communication and you understand the parameters under which each of you communicate best. And that can take a little bit of time to kind of feel out, but if you want to get off to a great start, you might just say, "How do you communicate best? How do you want me to approach you? Do you want me to schedule our one-on-ones by Outlook? Or do we meet the same time every week? What if I need extra help? Do you like email? Do you like Zoom? Do you like one-on-one? Do you like me to knock on your office door? Is the door open? What are the parameters?" Figure that out and then work with that. Strong line of communication with your mentor is key to your success. We'll have everybody do a contract. Is that still true? Yes, everybody's going to do a contract with their mentor. Pay attention to what's in there. Make sure you understand it. Make sure it's clear. It's, again, the best form of communication is to get started on the right foot. Understand what they expect of you. You make sure that that works with your life. And if not, you might say, "I have a little bit of anxiety," or "I'm not positive that I can fulfill this for the next X years." And then also what they expect you to do, you need to outline what's going to make you a successful student. You might just be somebody who works really well on their own. You just need a touch base once a week, every other week. You might be somebody who needs a little bit more guidance, and you would expect to talk to your mentor 2 or 3 times a week and have them available a little bit more frequently. They need to know that so they can help to support you and build that infrastructure to make you a successful student as well. Discuss timelines. Discuss the overarching timeline of your program. Discuss how frequently you're going to meet and set those meetings. In my lab, setting meetings is a student's responsibility. I make my calendar available to them. If I have an open spot, they can schedule it. But I'm not going to chase them and say, "Oh, it's been 3 weeks since we've met. We usually meet weekly." They got to get on the calendar, and then we'll have a great meeting. You have to follow through. So if you say you're going to do something, do it. Nothing will frustrate your committee, your members, your lab group, your friends, than saying you're going to do something and then not following through. Do things come up? Absolutely. Do experiments take longer than you thought they would? Absolutely. If you can show work effort, that's like following through. It's not all about the end result. It's about communicating your steady process and where things maybe went awry. If you have something you want your mentor to give you feedback on, get it to them early. Don't give it to them 2 hours before the meeting and expect a redlined copy with lots of thoughtful edits. Give them 48 hours maybe. We don't necessarily need 2 weeks like we do with your dissertation, but we need a little bit of time because everybody's got a lot of stuff going on. And again, go back to what communication styles are going to work best for you as a pair. All right. You don't just have to communicate with your mentor and your team, you have to communicate your science, hopefully to the world, right? This is a skill you're going to be developing for decades. First, you've got to brainstorm. What am I going to be studying? You've got to communicate what you're interested in when you're kind of a novice at it, so you don't maybe know all the terminology, you don't know what's been studied. Then you've got to make an oral pitch to your team and say, this is what I really want to do. Then you've got to put it in writing, and it's got to have a little bit more meat to it. And then you've got to do the grant proposal. And that's a big deal with very specific patterning and writing. And you're going to need to get a lot of help with that and a lot of training, and it takes a lot of time. You also got to learn how to communicate at lab meetings and seminar presentations. Those can be pretty intimidating the first few times. And then here's what we're waiting for, the paper submission and the dissertation writing and presentation. You can see all of these are building. So we're not asking you to do the dissertation first, right? All of these communications of your science build skill over skill, week over week, month over month. But if you start and you're intentful with the basics, you put that work in with the basics, then the rest of it will come so much more steadily. I didn't say easy, but steadily. You'll have that infrastructure, that foundation built to do the higher things. Your idea of what it's going to look like and what it ends up looking like is always different. Be prepared for changes. Those changes might hurt. Like you might think, oh my gosh, this is the perfect project. And I would say most student and early career projects want to boil the ocean. And so they often get trimmed down and trimmed down and trimmed down. And it can be soul crushing to have your project picked apart and change. It's just part of the process. And so you don't have to like it, but you do have to embrace it, and it just does happen over and over. Grant writing is where you're going to spend a lot of time. You're going to write and submit. You're then going to open the decision and close it. Then you're going to decide you're going to print the comments, but you're not going to really read them. Put them in a drawer. Then you'll take them out and read them, and your soul will be crushed. Then you'll incorporate them, edit your proposal, and resubmit. The most important part is resubmit over and over, fine-tune it. People who review your grants are putting a lot of work into that. They're giving you the comments to make it better. And so as much as it hurts, again, to have that project carved and cut up, it's really important to incorporate other people's ideas and resubmit. That's how you get funded, is being persistent. And you have to follow the funding, right? Science is about getting the grants. And so you'll be submitting grants to foundations and to places that you've never heard of, but you just follow the money and who's going to fund your science. And hopefully we will get you all nice grant funding while you're here doing this. Then you've already got to start thinking about your dissertation. And so don't think you're going to write it in a month. It is a process that takes a large chunk of time. It'll take lots of revisions, lots of edits, but the nice thing is you can take chunks of your work, chunks of your grant, that's got the background, chunks of the paper, or maybe the whole paper, and incorporate it in. So all of that work, like I said, you're building that foundation, it all incorporates on together. And by the end, you'll have a great dissertation. Use the boot camps that are available, plan ahead, develop a timeline, and follow your timeline. You're going to be working with a team. You're going to be first author. You're going to feel like you're supporting the co-authors 100%. You need to negotiate with the team when you begin the project. Who's the first author? Who's the senior author? What's the order? Who's going to write what? Who's going to do which experiments? Having those clear expectations will make it smooth, and keep frequent communication and set those timelines and follow through. Okay, there's some research skills you guys are going to learn as well, right? Times change. Technology will change, right? This little carousel here, that's how you did your referencing in the 1800s. You got 8 books. You could put them out. You could look around. I laughed at this Chrome tabs 27. That's nothing. I usually have 50 or 60 open. If I'm writing a paper, that just goes up to 100. You know, so technology changes. Use the skills that we have around here. Our librarians are amazing. They can help you with your lit searches. They can help you with your referencing. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Remember what your primary goal is. It's to get your degree in a reasonable amount of time, whether it's a PhD or an MD. That means that you have to make a research plan that's achievable within the time that's allotted. That's why projects get carved down and narrowed down and honed into the succinct question. Take that advice, listen, and be willing to pivot in order to get your project completed, get your dissertation done, get your degree, and move on to your career. You do not want to be like Swedish King Frederick, who died before his experiment ended, right? Not good. Okay, excellence is not perfection. You can be excellent without doing every single thing. Doing those extra 12 experiments, not necessarily gonna make your paper any better. You won't necessarily know more about the science you're asking. And you have to know when you say, good enough, I'm gonna push forward, we're gonna publish this, and move on to the next question. Don't go chasing impact factors with the best journals. What you want is for your science to be impactful. That means you have to design it to target the question you're answering if it's clinically related for the population you're trying to serve. It's less important to craft your science to fit in a specific target journal because everybody thinks that's prestigious. If they align, great. If not, I'd always choose impactful science over a high impact factor. Follow your data. So, we all have this hypothesis. We want it to be right. We're supposed to prove it wrong as much as possible. You have to really critically evaluate your results, interpret them, assess, reassess, regroup, and see if you need to pivot. Redesign your experimental path. Find your alternative approach. That's what you'll use in your grant. Sometimes more data is just more data, and it's not going to change your results. You just have to stop. It's exciting, though, to follow the scientific story where it leads you. So even if it's not where you thought you were going, it'll lead you somewhere interesting. Expect personal growth. Self-care promotes better science. If you're working 100 hours a week, your brain is going to leave your skull, and you're not going to be writing. You'll be writing words, and then you'll go back in 3 days, and those words won't mean anything. Self-care. You have to have it. Some of you are parents. Some of you are caring for parents or siblings or have very extenuating circumstances. Grad school is going to look different for each of you. We as leaders understand that. Your mentor needs to understand that. If you are transparent about all of the things that are going on in your life, it will set the stage for success. There will be babies, there will be marriages, there will be breakups, there will be deaths. We understand that. We're here to support you through that. Just communicate that to us. Life doesn't stop, the good stuff and the bad stuff. So just embrace that, bring your whole self. We're here to educate you, and we're here to see you succeed. And you are going to reach the pinnacle. Isn't this the most amazing picture? Like, the Olympics this year was just insane. You're the world's expert in your work. No one has done that work. No one has asked that question unless you didn't do your lit search well. Embrace that, but stay humble. What you prove to be true might quickly be modified. Revel in the accomplishments, and then move on to ask further important questions. And then the most important is mentorship. You have to pay it forward. We're going to give you an amazing education. We're going to ask of you to do things like win awards like our students did today. We're going to ask you to mentor other students, work with summer interns, join a committee, contribute to the community, engage with schools or youth-serving organizations, and hopefully we're going to ask you to join our faculty or another academic faculty not far from now. And I'll just have you answer this question to yourselves. By the end, I would hope you could say, if blank was an Olympic sport, I totally have a gold medal, and that'll be your science, because you will achieve. And be kind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anne, for those words. That was a lot of great tips, a lot of things I thought, oh, I wish I would have known that or done that or taken that advice. So I have some advice now for myself as well. So thank you for your words and for your dedication to the success of our students. So now is the part where we get to meet all of you. So as I mentioned earlier, we have over 200 new students just this fall. And then also we've invited people who started in spring or summer. So what we're going to do is, you didn't think you were going to have to introduce yourselves, but you're going to. So it's going to be super easy. What we're going to do is we have two people with microphones. I'm going to put the programs up with your names. So when you see your name, you just stand up and they'll come to you with a microphone. It's going to be very easy. You just have to say your name and where you're from, and then you can sit back down. So this will help you to see who else is in the room, who else is in your program that maybe you don't know, who else is maybe from an area near you that you can create a connection with. So those of you who are participating online, your slides will be, or your names will be here too, and so hopefully you can help create those connections as well. So now I've tried to arrange names so nobody has to stand up by themselves, but I can't guarantee anything. So here we go. So when the microphone comes to you, this is all you have to do, okay? So we are going to start with our certificate programs. So do we have any certificate program people here tonight? Now I should say some of these programs are online, so they may not have anybody stand up. That's okay. They may be watching us. We can, if they could see us, we would be wave to them. All right. Master of Healthcare Delivery Science. Do we have any of you here? This is an online one, so maybe not. Okay. Eventually we're going to get to where I know people are just not standing. How about Master of Health Professions Teaching and Technology? This is online also. Okay, now we're getting to some that I know are going to be here. So these are our Master of Science starting, so Applied Behavior Analysis, Biomedical Informatics. Somebody's about to stand, I can see it. No? Just shifting uncomfortably? Okay. Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Any of you all here? Oh, we have one, yay! Two. Okay.
I'm Ayomide Akomolafe. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. And one more. We're gonna try to get around to you quickly.
Hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth, and I am from Kansas originally, but have lived in Nebraska the last few years. Sorry.
All right, biostatistics. Anyone from biostatistics? This one's online and in person, so maybe not. Okay, how about, oops, I forgot their names. Here's their names. I forgot to advance the slide. Sorry about that. Now, do we have anyone from biostatistics, in case you weren't aware you were in that program? Okay. Cancer Research Master of Science. They are even by each other. They already know each other. Great.
Hi, my name is Sharon. I was born in India, but I've lived in Illinois for the past 10 years.
And my name is Lena. I'm from Denmark, but I've been in Illinois for the last 7 years.
Okay,
Hi everyone, my name is Santos Rishta. I am from Nepal.
great. All right, Immunology, Pathology, Infectious Disease Masters. 1, over, 2, 3. Now they're standing.
What am I supposed to say?
You're,
No. Hi, I'm Matt. Matthew White. I am from Asheboro, North Carolina. I've been in Omaha for about the last 3 years.
Hello, I'm Natalia. I'm from Mexico, but I've lived in Omaha for 10 years.
I'm Cameron, and I've lived in Bellevue, Nebraska my whole life.
all right, Medical Anatomy Master of Science. This might be a big group.
I'm Nick Reiner, born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska.
Hello, I'm Catherine, and I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska.
I'm Jake Newbern, and I was born and raised in Seward, Nebraska.
I'm Kayla Adams, and I am from Gretna, Nebraska.
I'm Daniel Talua Davies. That might be confusing. I spent the first half of my life in Lansing, Michigan, and the second half in Omaha.
I'm Abby Barnes, and I am from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
All right, Medical Physiology. This is an online one. Do we have anyone here? Oh, we do. Yay.
Hi, my name's David, and I'm from Omaha.
Hello, my name's Trista, and I currently live in Lincoln.
Come back. Behind you.
Hi, my name's Elena. I'm also from Omaha.
Molecular Genetics and Cell Biology Masters.
Hi, my name's Samantha Gomez, and I'm from Laredo, Texas.
Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm from Ecuador.
All right. Now we are into MSIA, Medical Sciences Interdepartmental Area. This is one of our umbrella programs that has lots of subplans. Anybody from biological defense and health security, health practice and medical education, or the clinical and translational scholars program? Just the masters? No. Okay, they had their orientation tonight, so maybe a conflict scheduling. How about masters for patient-oriented research or oral biology? Most of our oral biology people are probably in Lincoln at the College of Dentistry. Pharmaceutical Sciences Masters. Okay, now we're into PhDs. So if the rest of you don't stand up, I don't know why you're here. Okay, Biomedical Informatics. Couple people, all right.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Sampson, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Hi everyone, I'm Anas Sawan. I'm from Lahore, Pakistan, but I've been in the US for 12 years.
Biostatistics.
Hello, my name is Dominic Apiu. I'm from Ghana.
Environmental health, occupational health, and toxicology.
Hi, my name is Desmond Amponsa. I'm from Ghana.
epidemiology, health services, research, administration, and policy.
Hi everyone, my name is Mamela. I come from the Kingdom of Lesotho.
Hi, I'm Amelia Nichols. I'm from Winona, Minnesota, but I've lived the last 10 years in Fargo, North Dakota.
Health promotion and disease prevention research.
I'm Carlos Martinez, and I am from Mexico.
Hello, everybody. My name is Priscilla Soto Prado. I'm also from Mexico, but I've been living in Nebraska for most of my life.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sandra Bona, and I'm from Ghana.
All right, now we have IGPBS, our interdisciplinary graduate program in biomedical sciences. This is another umbrella with lots of subplans. So this is going to be a lot of people, I think. All right, here we go.
I am Arnav Mitra. I am from Bangladesh.
Hi, my name is Michelle Aguilar Gaspar, and I'm from Georgetown, South Carolina.
Hi, my name's Claire Garman, and I'm from Omaha.
Hi, my name is Aisha Bryant, and I'm from Omaha.
Hi, my name is Allie, and I'm from South Carolina.
Hi, my name is Cameron Davis, and I'm from Helotes, Texas.
Hi, my name is Kaya Douglas, and I'm from Minnesota.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kayode from Rahim. I'm from Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Bumi Olabi. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, now IGPBS, second part of the alphabet.
Hi, my name is Summer Ramos, and I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hi, I'm Anna Summers, and I'm from Omaha.
Hi, my name is Ella Rowe, and I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Wright, and I'm from Omaha.
Hi, my name is Riley Watkins. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama.
All right, now we have the IGPBS subplan. So these are people who already chose their area. Do we have any biochem, molecular biology, or bioinformatics systems biology?
Hey everyone, I'm Shweta Padma Dash, and I'm from India.
Hi, everyone. My name is Agla, and I'm from Lithuania.
And IGPBS, oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I didn't look over far enough.
Hi everyone, my name is Esther Wick. I'm from Nigeria.
How about IGPBS cancer research?
Hi everyone, my name is Malini, and I'm from India.
Hi, I'm Briley Hartwig, and I'm from Cortland, Nebraska. Hi, I'm Lincoln Strickland, and I just moved here from Houston, Texas.
Hi everyone, my name is Aya Noor, and I'm originally from Sudan, but lived in Lincoln.
About immunology, pathology, infectious disease, or integrative physiology and molecular medicine?
Hi, my name is Jason, and I am from York, Nebraska.
Hello, everyone. My name is Clinton Osei, and I'm from Ghana.
Hello, everyone. My name is Abigail Agbolade. I'm from Nigeria.
Hello, everyone. I'm George. I'm also from Nigeria.
Hello, I'm Christiane, and I'm from Nigeria.
Molecular genetics, cell biology, and neuroscience.
Hi, I'm Kenzie Todd, and I'm from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Hi, I'm Nivedita Sankar, and I'm from India.
Hi, I'm Priscilla, and I'm from Lincoln.
Hi, I'm Somdatta. I'm from India.
All right, MD, PhD scholars. Do you have any MD, PhD scholars? No. Okay. And now we're to MSIA PhDs. Any applied behavior analysis or biological defense and health security? How about clinically relevant basic research or clinical translational research?
Hi, my name is Ronald Matovu, originally from Uganda, and I've been living in the US for 16 years.
Health practice and medical education research or patient-oriented research? Okay. Now we have nursing. I see our nursing people right here. Nursing PhDs.
Hi, my name is Peace Johnson. I'm from Benin. They reside in Omaha for the past 16 years.
Hello, my name is Serena Gaines, and I'm from Omaha.
Okay. And pharmaceutical sciences, another big group. Do we have pharmaceutical sciences? Yep.
Hello, my name is Julian, and I'm from Germany.
Hi, my name is Prayas. I'm from Nepal.
Hi, my name is Pratiksha. I'm from India.
Hi everyone, my name is Bhumika and I'm from India.
Hi, my name is Jacob and I'm from Texas.
Hello everyone, my name is Omar Kinani and I'm from Jordan.
My name is Ala, I'm from Egypt.
Okay. Anyone I missed who is dying to introduce themselves? Okay. So now I want to just take a second and congratulate you all for being here, and thank you for coming, and welcome. And now we will have a few words from Evie Airhorn, the president of Graduate Student Association.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm a little tall for the mic, so hopefully you all can hear me okay. But my name is Evie Airhorn, and I'm the president of the Graduate Student Association for this upcoming year. And it's a great pleasure for me to stand here today and welcome you all to the beginning of your graduate degrees. I'm here today to welcome you and speak to you as a fellow student, providing my own perspective on graduate school and giving insight as to what you might experience here at UNMC. It goes without saying that today marks the commencing of a new chapter in your lives, and it may be novel and an unfamiliar path, but I can assure you that it will be filled with lifelong friendships, connections, laughter, and most importantly, lessons that I believe will help guide you in what will arguably be the most exhilarating time of your lives. Having been in your shoes not so long ago, there are two lessons that I encourage you to take in. The first lesson is to stay curious. You all have taken a risk in pursuit of the unknown to complete research that will ultimately press into the limits of our own minds. Thus, your presence here today is derived from your own curiosity. Stay curious in your training and education, as one of the reasons you are here is to receive training and research by learning new techniques, how to design an experimental plan, and how to accurately address scientific questions. These are all extremely valuable, of course, but your education can be broader than the training itself. Your education will prepare you for what's to come and provide you with the experience you need to tackle future problems. In addition, your education will not only take place in the classroom, but rather will occur wherever you are willing to learn. Stay curious in your involvement, as I encourage you all to become involved within the UNMC community and the many opportunities that are involved here. It is true that you are primarily here to do research and further develop your laboratory skills, but there are many more opportunities for enriching your education and professional development outside of the laboratory. In any career, you will need skills in areas beyond benchwork to succeed, and there are a multitude of opportunities here for you to achieve that. Regardless of what path you envision for yourself, get involved. Attend professional development seminars, networking events, volunteer, or even join a student organization, or many. Seek out opportunities that you are passionate about and follow through with them. If you're not sure where to start, you can reach out to me or any member of GSA. We would be happy to speak with you. And I will also be sending out weekly emails to all of you to keep informed of these opportunities. And speaking of, I encourage you all to attend the Student Organization Fair tomorrow. It's from 11 to 1, as this is a great opportunity to learn about the different ways to get involved. Staying involved will not only provide you with the necessary skills to succeed, but may inspire you to pursue a new or different path. You may meet people that change your trajectory, and personally, I can recall several instances in which I attended a seminar or activity on a whim, but left with impressions that changed my ideas for the future. I have learned a lot of experiences in life are often due to a series of coincidences. We often end up where we are by chance because we are in the right place at the right time, met the right person, or heard the right idea. These moments can be life-changing, so take advantage of the opportunities available here. Don't miss out on one of those coincidences that could lead you somewhere, and perhaps down the very path you were always meant to be on. So stay curious. The second lesson I wish to share with you today is to slow down. I know just as well as anyone else in the room that you are all high-achieving students. And whilst living in a world full of momentum, high achievers are often associated with fast progress and results. Indeed, time is a very precious resource and one that we should not waste. However, please take the time to recognize the opportunities that lay right in front of you. I urge you to remember this quote: "The past is history, the future is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present." So pay attention to your physical, mental, and spiritual health, as there are facilities available to tend to your ills, whatever they may be. Do not wait until you have reached your breaking point before seeking help, and that is why it is also important to surround yourself with classmates and friends who can infer when something is wrong, even if you cannot voice it yourself. There is only strength in being able to ask for help when you need it. And as future scientists, we can only help the greater scientific community if we ourselves are healthy and well. So make sure you take the time every once in a while to slow down. On that note, I would like to wrap up with a reminder that UNMC has a highly supportive student body. And when you are frustrated, feeling down, or inevitably have hit a roadblock, I encourage you to reach out to your peers and find support. At tonight's reception, I invite you all to come and speak with me or any member of the GSA executive team. We are here tonight to welcome and support you as you begin this new journey. And again, I'm glad you have chosen to join us here, and welcome to UNMC.
Thank you very much, Evie. So as we end our program tonight, just a few final thoughts. I don't think I can say it better than our speakers have said it tonight, Anne and Evie, about be curious, take care of yourself, and of course, be kind. Thank you. So as you've heard tonight, as you go through graduate school, you'll have successes, challenges, and even failures. Sometimes those might seem overwhelming, but that's what makes you better. Overcoming those things, even that's what helps you to grow as a scientist, a researcher, a teacher, leader. Whatever and wherever you end up, you'll be better because of your perseverance and persistence. And we're all here to help support you on that journey. So thank you for everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for those joining us on the live stream as well, and to the individuals who have helped to make that possible and take photos and all of that so that we can share with those who weren't able to make it. So I would encourage you, as we go to our refreshments in the lobby and atrium area, try to introduce yourself to at least 2 people you don't know, maybe someone who you saw stand up from an area near you that you don't know. Just try to make a couple of connections tonight and mingle and meet some of your new colleagues. Thank you.